Hey guys, and welcome back to the Heroes Global Summer Championships. This is the Thailand finals happening right now. Sorry for the long break, but the Thai players over on the other side went for a lunch break, so they had about 30 minutes or so for lunch. As you can see, the timer it was a bit on the negative side because we ourselves went for a short break. So we are back, and I believe the next game is about to happen now. It is going to be GDG9 going up against Play10Lose11 in the winners bracket finals. The winner of this matchup will move on to the grand finals as well as representing Thailand in the C regionals happening next week. I believe the draft has already started. Let's jump straight into it. As you can see, it is going to be GDG9 on the blue side against Play10, Lose 11 on the red team. It is going to be Infernal Shrines. That is the map, of course. So right now, just waiting for the draft. I think it looks like it's about to be finished, actually. So GDG9 banning out the Li Ming as well as the Falstad over on Play10 Lose 11. Tasada and Zul being banned out. So after Tasada being banned out, I guess Illidan just wasn't viable a choice. Still, I think it is actually, but it wasn't picked up in this game. So Infernal Shrines is going to be the map. Keltas, the first pick, followed by Muradin, Uther, Sylvanas, and Tyrael. A pretty solid lineup in my opinion there. They do have the double Divine Shield combination of Tyrael's Sanctification along with Uther's Divine Shield. So that's going to be quite annoying to deal with for Play 10 for sure here for GDG9. Kyota's going to provide quite a bit of burst damage. They did ban out the Li Ming as well, preventing Play 10 from actually picking that up themselves. Muradin in the front line along with the Tyrael as well. Sylvanas can push down lanes pretty fast, and she does pretty good, decent in terms of damage herself in the game and in those clashes. So overall, pretty solid lineup, I have to say. So I am still trying to find the person that I'm supposed to join the game inside. And I think it's this person, maybe? I don't know. Okay. Seems like it. Okay. Anyway, Play 10, Lose 11. Let's take a look at their draft. Zeratul, Thrall, Tychus, Tyrande, and ETC. Also a pretty decent draft. We do see the Zeratul again. So Zeratul, one of those heroes that we've been seeing a lot here in the Thailand finals. I guess every single country has their own set of, staple heroes that we constantly see that we don't see in other countries. Like yesterday in the Philippines, we saw a lot of Tracer, to be honest, quite a bit of Tracer actually. This time around, we see a lot of Zeratul coming out for the Thai teams. Over in Singapore, we always saw Illidan being banned out every single game. I actually got to meet some of the Resurgence players yesterday, and listening to them have a slight conversation and discussion between themselves. Illidan is still, you can say, overpowered in a sense because he just dishes out too much damage, and if he has the support of Tasada and an Abathur, you're basically not going to stop him. As we saw in the previous game as well, Play 10 picking up the Illidan, just wrecking through Goodbye Fraud in the earlier game. It was pretty crazy. The Illidan, they got 3 in a Void Prison, but even so, Illidan was able to hold his ground for long enough for the rest of his teammates to come out and heal him up. So this time around, we're going to have Play 10 Lose 11 against Greedisgood, as we mentioned. The winner of this matchup here will move on to the finals and represent Thailand in the C regionals happening next week, guys. So today we have the Thailand finals. It's going to be played down to the last 2 teams. We have 4 teams in total. These two, Greedisgood, Play 10, Lose 11, and over in the losers bracket, I believe they are playing themselves out. The other best of 3, it is going to be Goodbye Fraud and Hothead Gaming, if I'm not mistaken. So these 2 teams definitely going to be battling out for that slot. Lots to play for in this matchup here between these 2 teams. So we'll just have to wait to see. Infernal Shrine is going to be an interesting map as well. It seems to be constantly the same 4 map rotations. I haven't seen Towers of Doom in a long time, personally, as a caster. This whole circuit, I haven't seen a single Towers of Doom map. We've seen a couple of Dragon Shires, lots of Battlefields of Eternity, quite a bit of Infernal Shrines as well. So it is going to be pretty interesting to see how it goes. But I believe the game inside has actually been created. We're just waiting for all the players to join up and ready. We should be getting a go soon. Again, thank you for those of you just tuning in. For those of you who've been with us since this morning, I apologize for the long break that we had in between. Again, the Thai teams went for a quick lunch break. But we are back. So we are going to be continuing on for the rest of the day until we have our 2 representatives and until the 2 teams in the finals played out for the seedings as well as the prize money as well. So Again, thank you for tuning in. This is the Heroes Global Summer Circuit Thailand Finals happening right now. Quick shout out to our sponsors as well. Razer, our official peripheral sponsor. Thank you again. For those of you who want to get new gear, make sure to check out their stuff. They have some pretty good, awesome gaming gear. I myself am a fan of some of their stuff. XSplit as well, our official streaming partner. Without them, we wouldn't be able to bring you this live broadcast and all this technology that we have. Also, we are continuing on with our Twitter shout outs, guys. So make sure you guys, if you guys have a Twitter, if you don't, make sure you guys go and get yourself a Twitter account. And what you're gonna do is tweet at HGC SEA HGC SEA. Tweet at us. Tell us what you think. Give us your opinions. Do your shout outs to your favorite players, your favorite teams. Who do you think is going to qualify today? Who's going to take away the championship in the C regionals next week? Also, let me know about your draft, what you think about this draft. Greedisgood against Play10Lose11 in the comment section of Twitch. I will definitely check it out. I believe everyone's leaving the lobby in the game, though. I'm not too sure what's going on there. I think they're remaking the game. So hold on a second, guys. There's some technical issues that they seem to be facing right now. So again, do let me know what you think about the draft in the Twitch chat. I don't read it while I'm in game, but I definitely would love to go through your suggestions, your ideas, what you guys think about it after the matchups. In between the next games, I do read the Twitch chat. So if you have any questions as well, we do have admins on hand to answer them. So make sure if you have any questions to ask them out. I do believe next week's C Regionals as well is going to be an exciting week. Each country, all the teams are going to be flown down, or they are going to be meeting up at a local LAN cafe. So if you're from the Philippines, there will be a local LAN cafe that the Philippines teams will be meeting up at. So make sure you guys head down. National pride, guys. Nation pride. Go down and support your respective countries. If you're from the Philippines, Thailand, Malaysia, or Singapore, wave your flag out there and support your respective teams. Myself, I will be at the Singapore LAN Cafe, probably casting from site while there are some events going on at the site. I myself am Malaysian though, so I might be in hostile territory next week, I have to say. But yep, the game is still waiting to start up. I think they are suffering some technical issues with the on-site PCs, guys. So again, thank you for just tuning in. This is the Heroes Global Summer Circuit. We've had lots of HOTS action over the last 3 days, and I just want to give a huge shout out to all of you who stayed with us throughout the entire 3 days. For Saturday, we saw the final week of the SG Pro League, where Resurgence and Relics went up against each other for the first and second seeding. They were already qualified to represent Singapore. They played against each other in the first and second seeding, as well as the prize money, with Resurgence ultimately coming up on top, not dropping a single game throughout the entire series of 3 weeks that they played. Relics, however, they had a really strong showing at the start. They just weren't able to keep a hold of it, and ultimately they lost in the mid to the late game. And gave Resurgence the first seed, as well as an extra 2,500 Sing dollars, man. That's a lot of money. In the third and fourth placing match, we saw Geisha going up against Inquisition, with Geisha coming out on top 2-0. There was some lag that plagued the event a little bit, that game, so really unfortunate there. But they did play out for the prize money of a difference of $500 right there. I believe we are in the loading screen right now as well. Hopefully we can show that to you soon. But yeah. We're going to go into the game really soon, guys, so make sure you guys continue to stay tuned. Yesterday as well, we had 4 teams from the Philippines. We had Renovation 1, 2, and 3. Renovation 2 is known as the Resistance. Renovation 3 is known as Corpse Camping. And the other individual team was Skyline. Unfortunate for Skyline as well as Corpse Camping, they were eliminated from the tournament, and Renovation 1 and 2 will yet again qualify for their respective countries. Of course, Renovation 1 coming out on top in a best-of-5 series where they went 3-0 actually, which was pretty awesome for them as well. So this game is about to get started. We are going to go into the map. Play10Lose11 on the red side. We're going to see RYL. That reminds me of the old school game from way back when, playing the Muradin. Up here we see Leona X on the Kiltas. Mary Knox. Okay, I don't know why the C is in the capital letter, so that confused me a bit. But Mary Knox is going to be playing the Tyrael, I believe. Yes, and ERL20, I can't see his name right now, is playing the Sylvanas, while Abrazi is playing the Uther. I hope that layout is correct. Is it correct here? Because I remember the material was on the left side during the drafting phase. So I need to check it out. I think Play10 is on the left side, guys. Yeah, I think they switched it over. So my apologies there. Play10 is actually on the left side. They are the blue team here. Coupe on playing the Troll. Kichuruk on the Tyrande. Lily on the Reyna. I mean Taika, sorry, not Reyna. Scarecrow on ETC, and Freedom is going to be on the Zeratul. So the red team is actually GDG9. So we have swapped around the layout. Sorry for the slight confusion. They did swap from the drafting phase. Uten now could be in some trouble though. He's running away. ETC going to land the power slide. Tyrande going to follow up as well. So I don't think he's going to be able to survive that, as he falls for the first blood kill in favor of Play10. As now they rotate towards the top lane. Sylvanas himself could be in some trouble. Going to be able to Haunting Wave himself out of there. And he's going to be just fine. He's going to tap on that well as well to get his HP back up. Bottom lane though, Taika is against that Muradin. Muradin might find himself in a sticky pickle at this bottom lane going up against him solo. He's definitely going to have a slightly harder time. Taika's with the stable DPS on that Muradin. He's not going to be able to get close though. Middle lane now, Kichuruk and the Coupe. Troll waiting in the brush, trying to set something up here. Sylvanas, instead, they want to actually go to the top lane. Sylvanas playing it really cautiously, so, and rightfully so, because 3 of those heroes are waiting in the backgrounds. Uther going to join up Muradin at that bottom lane, middle Troll against that Ethereal. I don't think anything's really going to happen just yet. No gangs happening. It does look like ETC now with the power slide in onto Tyrael. Tyrael should be able to get away from this safely though, but they are doing quite a bit of damage, and he will finally be able to get away. Brazi coming in the nick of time to get him up with some of those heals. And he should be fine. The first shrine though is going to be activated. This looks like it's going to be an Arcane Punisher. Excuse me. But the shrine is going to be activated here with the rest of the teams converging. Zeratul still at the top lane, probably pushing it out a little bit. It's pretty neck and neck in terms of those minion counts. Zeratul now making his way towards that bottom. This is when the first clash is about to happen. We soon see the Tyrael going in, stunned in onto that ETC along with the Living Bomb too, bringing him down to about 25% HP, but he should be fine for now. It does look like they just want to back off a little bit. Here comes Troll from the Chain Lightning in onto the Muradin, doing quite a bit of damage onto him as well, bringing him down to half HP. Here comes RYL on the side, Stormbolt going to connect onto the Zeratul Thunderclap though, not going to be the same. Still neck and neck right now, 19 to 20 for minion kill, so it still can go either way. Here comes Sylvanas from the sidelines. ETC, Haunting Wave going to be used up to do some damage though, but he does not have his escape mechanism. Now ETC with the power slide connecting on 2. Tyrael could be in some trouble himself, but ETG is dropping really low. Freedom in the backline is going to have to blink away. Scarecrow, he needs to get out of there. Tyrael instead dropping low. Troll not joining in the fight just yet. Here he comes though. Taika is spinning around with his railgun, shooting around. Down goes the ETC and Zeratul though, in courtesy of the kill test as he gets 2. And they will pick up the Arcane Punisher themselves as well. Coupe could be in some trouble here. Tyrael going for the last hit, and down he goes. Really unfortunate death. Nice 3 kill, and Taika's actually falling here as well. So 4 kills in favor of GDG9 as they get the Arcane Punisher and knock down these towers. Probably gonna get the fort as well. That was pretty crazy. Hopefully we have a replay up soon to see what happened there. But really interesting. Play10Lose11 now falling a full level behind, as we do see Zeratul heading towards that top lane trying to stop Uther. We do have a replay available, so let's check out what happened there. As you can see here, Tyrael just dropping really low. ETC himself should have actually backed up, but impact like Zeratul getting taken down by the Sylvanas. So does ETC as he goes a bit too far deep in. Sylvanas gives chase onto the Troll, who drops really low. Kael'thas in the background takes down that Tychus, as you can see with the Living Bomb. Down goes the Troll up there, and Tyrande was the sole survivor. And with the Arcane Punisher, they were able to push down the bottom set of towers and forts as well, further extending their lead. Here we see Uti now being chased down back in real time by that Zeratul and that Troll. In fact, they will actually stop this with backup available for the GDG9, and he will survive that now. Level 7 going to be picked up by the blue side too, so they are leveled on talent tiers, which is a good thing for them, but they are still a level behind, so they're lacking a bit in damage, and they will allow GDG9 to get the level 10 first. Again, GDG9 just retreating back into their neutral camps to pick up a couple of siege minions to push out. Owl gonna spot out this Sylvanas. Unfortunately for him, he just mounted, so he will have to waste another 3 seconds before he can actually mount up again. But right now, it's slowing down a little bit as the pace of the game is being controlled by GDG9. Play10 definitely need to try and come back into this game. They are pinging out the ETC, and now Muradin Thunderclap in onto the ETC. He mid-power slide, gets hit by the Stormbolt and gets stunned out there. Thankfully for him, he should be fine. With the guitar solo as well, keeping him very much alive. Here comes Sylvanas though, stopping down those towers with the dagger. They should be able to get down these towers pretty easily. Tychus is trying to defend it as much as he can. Zeratul in the brush, waiting to set something up. Troll pushing down the top lane along with the siege minions. It does look like Kiltas is making his way there to defend this, so it should be fine. They shouldn't lose there. Level 9 now though for the red side. Here we see ETC power slide into RYL on the Muradin. He's going to be able to dwarf toss away, but no, not enough heals coming out just yet as 4 heroes chasing them down. Here comes the Troll, root in, and Muradin falls. Ute could follow suit as well if he doesn't get out there alive. ETC with the power slide, nice stun combination as well as Play10 pull this one back. 2 kills in favor of Play10. They do a good job just as the next shrine is about to get activated. Muradin should be up and available by then though. But Uther, he will have to wait another 10 seconds before he is able to rejoin his team. But very well played there as they pull themselves very back into this game. Both teams about to hit that level 10. Of course, GDG9 will get it slightly ahead. Phoenix going to be picked up by Keltas. Arrow on the Sylvana, Sanctification, Uther on the Divine Shield, as well as Avatar. So pretty standard picks for the red side so far. I don't really like the Phoenix pickup actually by Keltas. It's a decent zoning's ulti, but I think the Pyroblast would have been good because they're going up against a solo Tyrande support. So I think the Pyroblast would have actually helped the team a little bit more in taking down maybe the Tyrande with one Pyroblast and then furthering their cause with the push. They do have the Uta interior as well, so they don't really have a huge amount of burst damage aside from the kill test. So I would have preferred to see the Pyroblast, of course. Now Sylvana is dropping a little bit low. He does have double supports to keep him alive. Not double supports, but he does have a strong support in Uther to keep him alive here. Okay, now Muradin Stormbolt actually going to miss onto the ETC. We do see a Living Bomb though. Root going to connect with Kiltas. Healed by that Uther will keep him up, topped up though. Now we see ETC running into that Muradin. He's pretty tanky himself. Guitar solo. He goes in with the power slide onto Uta. Uta is in no man's land. 3-man Void Prism. Gonna connect onto 3. Nice Mosh Pit as well, but instantly gets cancelled out. Here comes the Sundering too. Uta in the backline is finally gonna fall though. Coupe running for his life, but he's gonna fall as well. It's a nice 1-for-1 trade thus far. The laser drill gonna be used up, but instantly gets taken down. The red team is gonna have to back off here. They don't have this support available. Tyrande is still very much alive. The Sundering was well placed there, but the Mosh Pit unfortunately was instantly cancelled out there, I believe by Kiltas himself. Here comes the ETC though with the power slide in, connecting on 3. Muradin going in for the Tyrande, but he is able to get away. Tychus just blasting away with his railgun. ETC, he's gonna have to back off here. The creep count is still in favor of GDG9 right now. They are slightly ahead. The blue side, they definitely need to try and take this clash if they want to even have a chance at this. Uta has respawned back up, but so has Thrall, as they both make their way towards their top lane. Freedom again, you know, just waiting in the brush as they look to set something up here. GDG9 still very much ahead. Here we see ETC with the power slide in, gonna connect on 1. RYL taking quite a bit of damage, but he's gonna get healed right back up. Here comes the Tornado, not gonna connect though. No Avatar available, but Dwarf tosses himself back to safety. He's gonna herf right back up to his base too. No, actually, it does look like he's gonna cancel that out. ETC now with a nice 3-man power slide, connecting on 3. Kiltas now dropping low, but ETC in no man's land all alone. Tyrande, the solo support, not going to be able to keep him up alive. Kiltas dropping low with the shield, but no, it's not going to be enough as he gets taken down. Coupe himself, Sundering going to be used. Muradin finally going to fall, but Coupe running as fast as he can. Chain lightning going to be used as he will be able to get away, but same cannot be said about Zeratul, as in the background we see Sylvanas take him out as the red team GDG9, they will secure the Frozen Punisher themselves, taking down 3. In the meantime, that was a long, drawn-out fight, guys. That was pretty crazy. The rest of the red team now will have to back off and herf to heal up on their HP as well as their mana, while the Frozen Punisher pushes down the top. I don't think he will be able to get the fort as he does prioritize on heroes. Kichuruk is taking quite a bit of damage. We do have a replay from what happened in the previous game. Let's check out what happened there. As you can see here, Scarecrow in the background was just a bit too far deep. He got taken out all by his lonesome. Pay attention to Troll though. He survived for a really long time. Tychus was trying to take out the kill test for the longest time. Finally, the Troll came in with the chain lightning, able to take him out. And look at that, with the passive, with his trait, he was able to be kept alive. Tiro was trying to chase him down as fast as he can, but could not be able to do so. They do take out the Tychus in the background though, and Zeratul fell to the Sylvana. So a nice 3-for-2 trade there in that fight. ETC falling just a little bit too early, but it was a long drawn out fight for that Frozen Punisher nonetheless. Now both teams again just slowing down the momentum, you know, after a huge amount of clashing. They will just back off a little bit. They go back to their neutral camps, pick up on a couple of siege minions. It does look like again GDG9 are in control of the map so far. They are a level ahead here. They are pushing down this middle set of forts. It does look like they should be able to get this, but ETC has other thoughts in mind. He comes into the front lines. He doesn't want to set something up. Zeratul isn't here to provide the support needed right now for the rest of his team. Sylvanas is going in, going to disable those towers as well as the fort. They are pushing it down. ETC trying to maybe set up a nice mosh pit. He has to be careful though not to get cancelled out. He is gonna get Tornado up. Here comes Sundering from the back. Nice power slide in, but he's dropped too low. He can't get a mosh pit out. Ryderwell now chasing him with the Dwarf Toss. Living Bomb gonna finish him off as well. Leona X gonna have to run away as fast as he can. ETC is gonna fall along with the Zeratul. Red team are in full control. Play10 will have to back off now. Lele is going to go in for the Leona X, but will not be able to get him down, and he falls. Fort is going to fall himself as a nice 3-man team kill for GDG9. Again, pulling further and further ahead right now, guys. This is crazy. Play10, they need to keep their composure a little bit. ETC there in that fight was just drawing it out a little bit too long. By the time he went in with his power slide, he just didn't have enough HP left to get up the power slide. And again, this is the problem when you have a Tyrande solo support. We do have a replay up available. Let's check out what happened there in that clash. As you can see, ETC drew it out a little bit too long. He got hit by the tornado. Sundering came in at the right time. He went into the power slide connecting on tree, but he was just too low. Muradin went into the backlines, finished him off with the living bomb. Leona X was chased down, but he was healed right back up by Uther. No divine shield just yet, as I believe it was popped up earlier. Down goes the Zeratul as he was giving chase as well, and then they just carried on with Tychus, and he will fall. Leona X still being alive in the entire fight. The rest of the team, Uther, as a troll as well as the Tyrande, had to back off. So now level 16, one talent here, back in real time. ETC could be in some trouble as well. He gets bursted down. My goodness, just like that, he falls. Coupe now, and the rest of the blue team, Play10, will be in full retreat mode. Shadowstar going to be used to try and keep themselves alive here, but I think they are going to be able to spot out that Thrall as they continue to chase him down. Zeratul, however, could not be so lucky as he, in turns, tries to be the hero and gets taken down right there. Troll now in no man's land. He's not going to survive this. He's just going to try and waste their time as much as he can. But it's not going to happen anyway. Again, another 3 kills for GDG9 as they pull further and further ahead. Play10 now, they are confused and in disarray. They do not know what they need to do to get back into this game right now, because level 17, they are 2 levels ahead and a full talent here. The blue side just defending this as much as they can. Here comes ETC. The Marsh Pit actually gets cancelled out by Tychus' grenade. He pushes the Tyrande, the Tyrael out of that Marsh Pit. So a solo Marsh Pit onto Muradin, who doesn't even go down. That was wasted opportunity there. Miscommunication coming out from them as the grenade from Tychus actually pushes out the Tyrael from the Marsh Pit. They could have easily gotten down the Tyrael. However, he will in fact survive with the help of the Sanctification, keeping him alive. Miscommunication there coming out from the blue side. Play10, they need to regain their composure. They seem to be all over the place thus far. They are trying to get to level 16 right now with Tychus heading towards the top lane. They are just going to concede this Mortar Punisher to GDG9 right now. GDG9 just going to wait it out and draw it out as they go for a few of those siege camps before they actually finally activate their Punisher. ETC again in a really awkward situation here. He could be in some trouble. He will have backup in the background, so he should be fine. Here comes Tyrael though. He's going in a bit too deep here. No Divine Shield just yet. Void Prism at the back, catching onto 2. Uther gonna walk himself in to keep himself alive for now, and that was again a wasted opportunity. They will be able to pick off these neutral camps here. Still one more minion available. They have not activated their Mortar Punisher. Just gonna get up a few more siege minions, and finally they will activate it. They will push down the middle lane, and they want to push along with it. This could probably mean keep and possibly GG, guys. Though Play10 will achieve their level 16, they do have the same talent tiers available right now. I haven't even had time to talk about the talents because there's just been so much action going on. Here we see again the Mortar Punisher jumping in, stunning in on ETC. He could be in some trouble. Power slides away. Divine Shield going to be thrown out. I mean, Sanctification going to be thrown up inside. The towers are going to go down. Divine Shield not used just. I mean, it's actually off on cooldown. ETC though, what happened there? Getting stunned out, gets taken down. Mortar Punisher jumps in. Down goes the troll in the backlines as well. I think this is GG, guys. GDG9 just having a huge hold on this game. Punisher hitting away at that keep. They will not be able to defend this, I assume. Punisher now hitting away at the core. Jumping and stunning in onto the Zeratul with the help. He goes down. So does the Tyrande. Down goes the Tychus as well. He's probably not... Oh, he will be able to get back into the Hall of the Storms, but he will not be able to stop this push as well. It's going to be GG well played. Called out by Scarecrow. First game going to GDG9 as they are now one game away from securing the position in the C regionals, guys. GDG9 with a convincing performance. 16 minutes into this game. Really quick game. Congratulations to GDG9 as they pull one ahead. Play 10, lose 11. They definitely had a decent draft as well. It's just really hard for them to get back into the game. We have a replay of what happened in that last clash. So let's check out what happened. As again, ETC got hit by that stun. Everyone went in ham on him. He was able to get away at first, but he just stayed around for a little bit too long. As you can see, the Sanctification there helping the Tyrael. He decided to go back in and hit on, but look at the amount of damage that's coming out of the burst. And down he goes. Troll with some miscommunication again going in, but ETC falling. Look at how fast he went down. And he dropped as well. Tychus was the next casualty, I believe, or was it Tyrande? They did go in. They spotted out the Zeratul as well, I believe. Zeratul trying to stop out the push, but look at the Punisher just helping out with the team, and down he went. Tyrande didn't had the same fate as well. Tychus was the only sole survivor, but that didn't matter at all as they finished it off with the core. And GDG9, again, as mentioned, will pull one game ahead right now in this matchup. So really well played, the GDG9. Convincing performance. Quick game, 16 minutes. We are probably going to go into our second game now. But GDG9, they do have one step in the door of representing Thailand in next week's C Regionals, guys. The day is still not over, however. Even if Play10 goes down to loser bracket, they still can get back into this. What will happen in the next game, we'll just have to wait. This is, of course, a best-of-3 series, guys. We're going to go for a short break as we prepare for the next game. Be sure to stay tuned because we will be right back. Shadow Charge, overpower back, but that's an avatar Muradin. He's not going to go down that easily. Scarecrow himself going to drop 60 seconds. Not enough souls. Nice Mighty Gus yet again. But Beryl, he's going to pay for his life as an Arcane Orb connects there. Freedom now going to fall in that fight, so they do lose 2. False start.